Hiya, this is Netty and welcome back to Sqaishey's house. So I'm really sorry, last week we did skip an episode. The reason being I was really poorly sick. I had really bad flu. I literally could not move from my bed. You might be able to hear I'm still not 100%. I still can't hear properly in my ears or anything, so I don't even know what I sound like, let alone being able to talk properly or anything. So I apologise if I cough or sniff or anything like that, but I am still really poorly, but I am a lot better. So this episode I am going to tell you we are building the tool room, but you have to guess what the shape of the tool room is, so what the outside is. So just like Sqaishey's house was like a picnic bench, you've got to guess what the tool room will be. So this is something that it's ticking off a few different items on her list of things that we have to include. So that's quite good because it means we're kind of killing a few birds with one stone. So that's really good. I've got a page of questions from you guys today. There's been so many. Don't forget, let me know in the comments or on Twitter or anything like that. If you've got a question that you want to ask me for me to answer in these episodes, let me know in the comments or Instagram, like I've just said, or yeah, basically. So you can ask me anything you want. It could be something really silly. It could be, who do I think would win a fight, a walrus or an elephant? Or it could even be, do I prefer unicorns or pixies? It can be anything you want, or it could be something real life. So it's up to you guys whether you want something silly or serious or real life or something completely make-believe. It could be something like, would I rather have £1 million but can never ever leave the UK, or have no money but then I can travel the world? It could be something like that. Anything you want. So first off, questions that you guys have given me. One of the ones you guys have asked me, have I got any pets? At the moment, no, I do not. I've got no pets at all. But I did used to. First pet I ever had was a goldfish, which was really cool. He was called Bubbles, and it was my friend. She got it for my birthday, and she was moving to Singapore, and she got me this fish, and I love this fish. I was quite young, and I really love this fish. Had big bubbly black eyes. It looked a bit like Sqaishey's fish kittens. Yeah, so it was that kind of fish. And I remember one day I was at primary school, which is for anyone in other countries, that's the youngest school, infants kind of thing. I was really young, and my mum came to meet me to walk me home, and she was like, look, Netty, I've got something to tell you. She was like, your fish, it's died. And I cried the whole way home. I was so upset. And when I got back though, the fish was okay, but by this time she promised me a hamster, which brought me on to Murphy, which was a hamster that Stampy and I both shared, but I definitely loved it a lot more. I spent a lot of time with Murphy. It was kind of like my hamster. I would sit watching TV, and it would curl up in a ball in my top, and it was so cute, and it would put his little hands either side of my nose and lick my nose. It was such a super cute hamster. So I had that hamster. We had 2 rabbits when we were younger. I've also, at one point, I had a pet crab, but it sadly didn't live very long. Yeah, so that's pets. And actually, at the moment, we're currently looking after Ori, while Sqaishey and Stampy are away. So we've got a cat at the moment, which has been really good fun. So that's pets done. What country am I from? Someone's asked. I'm from the UK. I'm from England, on the south coast, so right down at the bottom I am. Someone asked for my number, which obviously I'm not about to give you, but I did want to use this time to maybe say to you guys, it's really super important that you're safe on the internet. This is one of the things that I cannot stress enough. Never ever give any personal details about yourself. Don't tell people the town you're from, don't give people your number, your Skype or anything like that, and don't private message anyone without your parent or guardian's permission, kind of thing. It's really, really, really important, but never especially give out your number, ever. And if you're ever concerned about anything at all, just go and talk to someone about it. Like if you think like, oh, I'm not happy about this, then just go and talk to someone and let them deal with it. So yeah, that was my serious face, Netty, but we'll skip past that. Someone's asked for what's my favourite series. So I've had quite a few different series on my channel now that I really, really, really love. And it's quite hard to think of what's my favourite, because I have different favourite ones for different reasons. So there's my Dreamland, which was the first series I ever did on my channel. So that's special to me because that's like my first series. But I don't think, and I really enjoy recording with Zoe, but I don't enjoy our world that much anymore. I feel like it's been explored, but that's why we're going over to Xbox One soon. So that's really super exciting for that. And then I've got Marvelous Mountain with Tomahawk, which again, that's a series we've done since I first started, and that's another survival world, and so that one's like a really special one, and Tom's like one of my bestest friends, so that's really cool. But then I've got my Well Will Known Name, which is my survival series. It's just me on my own, and so I love that one because it's like my world. I don't know. And then I've got Lucky Block Friday, which is always just crazy and mayhem, and I've got mini games, and I've got a few series starting, and then there's this series now, Sqaishey's House. Like I'm really enjoying like kind of planning and creating and doing things like a bit differently, and kind of trying to come up with things that kind of are a bit different rather than the ordinary, and so I'm really enjoying that. I don't know, I can't pick. I've got too many favourites, and they're all my favourites for like different reasons, so it's really tough. People keep asking, are Tomahawk and I dating? And then other people keep asking, is he my brother? So I'm going to clear both of those up right now. Tom and I are just friends. We are really, really, really good friends. He has been so amazing the whole time that I've been doing YouTube. He's one of the first people I met, and things just haven't ever changed since. He's like one of my bestest friends. And also, no, he is not my brother. And fun fact of the day, he is actually Squid's brother. So there you go, if you didn't know that. Someone has asked, do I cheat off camera in survival series? The answer is no, I don't. The only time I've kind of, you could consider cheating would be like if I've done a special of something and I've had to get something in that wouldn't normally be there just for the special. But even then, like, that doesn't happen very regularly. I do kind of really try to make sure I keep it that, there is one time I kind of cheated. It was in my Dreamland with Zoe, and we started an episode, we did our intro, and we were all, hiya, blah, 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 did all of that. And then, literally 1 minute into the episode, I died to cave spiders, and I just exited without saving and started the whole episode again. And it meant, like, because we had found like gold and stuff in a random place, and we had to be like, oh, like, fancy seeing this here, as if it was a surprise, even though we had already seen it was there because we had just done that. And so, like, I was like that. So yeah, I admit I cheated then. That's a bad thing I did. But I couldn't, it was a stressful time. We'd been mining for a long time, and I wasn't prepared to die at that stage. I was like, no, this is not happening. Just trying to think. Oh, someone's asked why I got bullied. I don't know. I don't think anyone really knows why they get bullied. Just some people are mean. I don't know. They never really gave me a reason. It just sort of happened. Someone's asked what events I'm going to. The next event I'm going to is actually next weekend. I will be in Ireland, and it is an event in Meath, and it is It's one of the my inventions, and I'm really excited for this one. It's going to be really good fun. I'm going to be there with Tomahawk, and I'm going to get to meet Eleonora for the first time. Grian, the amazing builder, is going to be there. It's going to be really good fun, so I'm really looking forward to that. My invention's always really good, so that's great. And then at the end of March, so 2 in the same month, I'm then going to Insomnia, which is in Birmingham at the NEC, which is a huge event, and it is always really good fun. Always the most tiring weekend of my life, but also one of my favourite. Always get to meet loads of people there. Really super excited about that. A lot of you always ask me like, oh, when am I going to be doing events in America or different places? One thing I'll say is, like, with events, like, we don't get paid to go to them, so like it's expensive. Like, I can't afford to fly over to America. I promise that as soon as I can afford to come over to America, I will come over to America and start doing other events in like different places and things like that. But I can only do ones in like UK and Ireland and stuff at the moment, just because it's not as far to travel, and it's a lot more affordable. Someone has asked how many siblings I have. So I've got the obvious one that you already know, and I've got a sister called Rachel as well. She's my big sister, and so yeah, there's 3 of us. I'm the middle one. Next question. Oh, people keep asking about my setup. So with the setup, I use Fraps to record my gameplay on my computer. So if I'm doing PC, I will use Fraps, which records like gameplay, and if you're in a Skype call, it can record like the other people talking. I use a program called Audacity, which is free, which I use for my audio. And then, so like that's like what you can hear me on now with Audacity. To record my Xbox, I have an Elgato, which is like a capture card thing, game capture thing. And that's how I record my like my captions, like my video kind of thing. My mic is a Blue Yeti. Yeah, that's about it really. I use if I'm doing face cam, I just use my phone. I have a selfie stick in a pen pot, and that is what my that's what I record with. So it's not the most professional setup, but it's one I like. People are asking me my favourite food. So my favourite food is a meal called Toad in the Hole. I don't know how common that is over over the world, but it's basically, it's not toad, don't worry. It's like sausages in Yorkshire pudding, and it's amazing. And my mum makes like the best Toad in the Hole as well. It's like literally amazing. It's my favourite meal. Other than that, it's Christmas dinner that I'd say that's definitely my favourite. So anyway, I hope you guys have been able to like work out what it is I've built. So I've built a dog. So he's kind of like leaning up on the bench, trying to steal the food, I'd like to think, and all the tools are in his head. So it's like that's not really themed to to like what it is, but it's just sort of like a hidden place for all the tools. So that's kind of ticked off. I think there was fluffy things, animals, and tools. So that's 3 of the things we can definitely tick off. I can't remember if there's anything else that we can there. I'm not gonna fill up all of the chests for now, but it's just kind of like getting like, just to show like a rough idea of like, this is what's going to be going in here, like there are going to be tools kind of thing. But we're not going to do it all for like now kind of thing. We're not going to fill up all the chests, like we'll have to do that at a later date. Another thing I need to do at a later date, I haven't forgotten the other legs to the picnic table. I just wanted to get onto building something else when we first originally got in, just so you could kind of like, where you could already tell what it was. I didn't want to then be like faffing about with the end for ages, so we will go back to that and get that done. Next episode, I don't know whether I'm going to tell you what it's going to be, just because I feel like it. I'm going to do a big jelly on a plate, and you can go in the jelly, and it's going to be a room, and that's going to be bounce. That's going to be because Sqaishey wanted bouncy. And so that's going to be the bouncy theme. And it's going to be, I'm going to use slime blocks, I think. And it's going to be a big bouncy room. But I don't know what to put in it. So let me know what you think should be in the bouncy room. Like what it should be, like whether it should be the kitchen or just a silly fun room or something like that. But here is the dog anyway, so you can see it just sort of like trying to steal the food. He's like sneaking up there. He's not managed to get any. Maybe we could do some like food like falling over as if he's knocked it over or something like that, or something like spilt down. A lot of you suggested spilt drinks. Anyway, we are going to be going and getting Sqaishey in now, and we're going to show her what we have done and show her a new tour room. So we will see you guys back here in a second. So we are back and we have Sqaishey here with us, and we're going to show her what we've been building. Are you ready to see?
I am ready. Show me around.
You wanted, was it fluffy?
Yeah.
Animals you wanted.
Fluffy
so
animals.
That's what we've given you. See if you can
What
see
is that? What is that? Oh, I love it. What is it? Okay, I need to go up the stairs. Don't know how to get to it. Okay.
It's your pet Poochie.
Oh, I love it. I want to see it.
He's trying to steal the food off the table. He's being naughty.
Oh, it's so cute. Look at his little face. His little tongue sticking out.
But yeah, you've got to go up the ladders.
Okay, go up the side of his face.
Oh yeah, that's a bit hard, that one.
There we go. Oh, look at his face. Oh, well, what is in it? Okay.
Got to have a look.
Oh, it's like a storage room.
This is your tool room.
Yeah, you've got like, so you can't get in. Oh, this is brilliant. I've got a tool room. Oh, this is great.
So it's not completely filled up with all the tools and everything yet. I didn't quite have time for that. So
that's okay.
We've got some of the stuff in here already.
Oh, wow.
And
yes.
It's not like completely finished, but this is what you have so far.
I love it. This is brilliant. This is actually brilliant. Like, so you've done fluffy animals and tools in one go. That is brilliant.
It's organised.
Very good. And he's so cute.
Well, I'm glad you like him. So thank you very much to everyone for watching. If you haven't seen what Sqaishey's built for me yet, go over and check it out now. And we'll see you all next week.
Bye.